Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting. And as you can see, it's Paydirt review time again. Now this is from Felix Paydirt from felixpaydirt.com. And I know I've reviewed them before. I actually reviewed them last year, I believe September-ish, so not too long ago. And I reviewed them once before I even had my YouTube channel. And neither one of those reviews was very good. But after they had the recent copycat website that was copying their website, I decided to give them one more try because so many people purchase their Paydirt and there's so many people that enjoy their Paydirt that there has to be a reason. It just can't be me. And I tend to really want to find the good in a Paydirt. It's one of the reasons why some of the Paydirts that I've had really bad luck with, I've continued to try again. From Eureka Gold Sands to Three Horses Paydirt, both of those sellers either had horrible customer service or bad Paydirt, and I just kept trying because there are very popular sellers, and I just want to get that good bag from them. There has to be a reason people buy this Paydirt. So I'm going to try Felix's Paydirt one more time. This is their 2-pound Bonanza bag. And I didn't have my scale set up, but let's put it down here and we'll weigh it up. And while I'm weighing it up, I'll read you the description. In 2008, Felix uncovered an exceptionally rich gold vein. Testing was performed, operations were set up, and the Bonanza claim was born. Now, this is not your average gold concentrate. This stuff reminds you why you love gold, prospecting. More nuggets, bigger nuggets. The Bonanza has become the favorite claim among seasoned prospectors. Limited availability, get some while it lasts. This claim was opened in 2008. It's a smaller resource and harder to access, but it's considerably richer ground. More gold, bigger nuggets. The Bonanza has become the first choice of my prospecting friends. 2 pounds of the rich material straight from the rich gold fields of Alaska makes it highly addictive. Then they have a disclaimer. Amount of gold recovered is not guaranteed and photos do not depict an exact amount. This is real Paydirt. Every bag has its own adventure. Now, as you can see, 2 pounds, 2.4 ounces, so it is over the 2 pounds a state. And again, let me say, I have one of my really good friends loves Felix Paydirt. And one of the reasons he loves Felix Paydirt is because he tells me they always have the biggest gold. He says the biggest gold he's ever found has always been in Felix's Paydirt. Now, I don't think I've ever found anything really big from them where it's, like, oh my God. But I do know in all their flyers that they send you, they always have these giant nugget giveaways. And I think that might be why a lot of people stick with them or stay with them is because they want to win one of those really big 10 gram, 5 gram nuggets. I'll be happy if I just get an over 60% ROI with this one. So I'm going to let you listen to some music, and I'm going to classify this down. As you can see, it's pretty equal amounts. I mean, there's a little bit more in the minus 40 than the plus 40, but it steps down a little bit. But that's not too bad. It's pretty equal amounts, so should be fun to go through. It is very dusty, as you can see, extremely dusty. And I did see gold in the plus 10. I actually saw a rather big piece of gold. And here I am talking about big pieces of gold earlier, and I saw a big piece of gold in the plus 10. But I'm not going to see that. I'm actually going to pan this backwards again. Usually I pan 10 down and work my way all the way to minus 40, but I think I'm going to save the plus 10 till last. Now, I will say I did contact them with customer service, and this was the reply they gave me because I asked if it had natural gold and things like that. And their reply was easy to pan, and it does contain natural occurring gold, but no amount is guaranteed. I was really just curious if this was real Paydirt, and they did say it could have natural occurring gold. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go pan this out, and almost forgot the magnet. See, last video I didn't have to use the magnet, so it's got me really nothing. I mean, this is just nothing. I mean, nothing. Absolutely nothing. This will be super easy to pan out with no heavies in it. I mean, it doesn't even really look like there's any hematite or anything in there. But we'll find out. I'm going to go pan this out and see what kind of gold I get. Well, finished panning everything out, and I have to say, that one was pretty fun. I don't go back and look at my old reviews, but I have to say, this one compared to what I remember of my old Felix Paydirts, this one was kind of fun. So I'm going to be interested to see what the numbers are, but let's show you the gold I found. In the plus 10, I found 2 nice pickers. Really nice, really bright and shiny pickers. And then found that. A nice big nugget. That is a really big nugget. I'm going to guess about gram and a quarter, gram and a half, somewhere around there. Gram and a half or less, somewhere around there. Really nice nugget. And as I said in the beginning part of this, I think that's a reason a lot of people like Felix is because you find a lot of the bags contain big nuggets like that. Sadly, a lot of times, though, the rest of it doesn't add up. So we're going to have to find out when I weigh it all up. But then in the minus 10 plus 20, I found even more gold. A nice little pile, probably 40, 50 pieces of it. So pretty good. Pretty happy. Made it kind of fun to pan. Then I got to the minus 20 plus 40 and found even more gold. Another little pile, probably 50 to 60 pieces. So it kept on going. It was pretty nice. Then I got to the minus 40 and I did find more gold. Even flour gold, which I don't think is usually a lot of Felix bags. I don't remember. I didn't look through my old reviews. I might do it before I do the final. After I write all my numbers down, I might do it just to refresh my memory. But that was pretty good. So I'm going to let you listen to some more music while I put it all in boats, and then we're going to weigh it up. So there you go. Let's turn on the scale. Let's weigh it up. We will weigh the nugget first, just to see. Again, I'll show you that really close. Other side of it. This is a big piece I said I thought I saw. Oh. 1.7454. We'll just add another 75 somewhere around there. Let's add in the rest. The plus 10. So 2.368 in the big stuff. The plus 10. That's pretty nice. And in the minus 10 plus 20. 0.49 something, so almost a half a gram there. And then the minus 20 plus 40. I didn't zoom you in, did I? Silly me. .36 something. Got my fan on in the back. Messing this up. And then the minus 40 isn't going to budge the scale, so let's just weigh everything up. We'll put it in first anyway. $3.226. I'm going to call it somewhere around there. I'll come back with the number once it settles down. And we'll be right back with the ROI and the review. I think that's it, 3.224. So we'll be right back. All right, finished calculating my ROI, writing up my review, and let's get to it. This again was from FelixPaydirt.com. It was his 2-pound Bonanza bag. It had no guaranteed amount of gold, but it was guaranteed to contain gold. Its cost was $180. Shipping was $18. Total cost $198. The gold I recovered right there, 3.224 grams of gold. Gold spot on the day this arrived was $42.25. which makes this gold's value $136.21, making my ROI 68.79%, or on my scale, a 6.9. Now, for fun factor, I'm going to give this a 9. I really enjoyed this. There was a little bit of fine gold, but that big nugget really just made it. And like I said before, and I've said it a couple times in this video already, I think that's why people keep coming back to Felix's. For Paydirt description, they're only getting a 4. There's really not that much information in there. It's mostly just fluff about Felix and stuff like that, but nothing really about the Paydirt. For quantity and packaging, they're getting a 9. It's in a coffee bag, and it was over the 2 pounds that they stated it would be. Now, for customer service and shipping, for customer service, it was really quick and that. But for shipping, I'm only giving them a 6 on shipping because of the $18 charge. If you saw one of my previous videos, or my last video I did on this one, and I forgot to do it in this one because I threw away the box, but they ship in a different sized box. It's an $18 box, and that is what they get charged to ship it. But this bag would fit in a small priority mail box. In fact, I actually had one of my friends send me a bag a while back just for me to pan out. It wasn't for a review. And he fit it in a small priority mail box and shipped it to me. So I know it will arrive in a small priority mail box. So I don't know why they're using a large $18 box. It just, to me, it boggles my mind. So for customer and service and shipping, they are getting an 8. So total score for Felix Paydirt's 2-pound Bonanza bag is going to be a 7.4. Now I have to say, I looked back after I wrote up my review to look at my old scores. My original first review I ever did on them, they got a 6.6 with a 38% ROI, and that's just horrible. The second review I did, which was last year, they got a 6.9 with a 51% ROI. And then this one, they get a 7.4 with a 68% ROI. So I gotta say, it's just all over the board. I've gotten a 70% and then a 38%. Then mixed with a 51% in between. Now I don't know if you can get better than 68%. You know, there's not a ton of reviews on Felix, so I've never seen one where somebody got a really great bag from them. And what's actually funny is right when I was shooting this video, I got a comment on my website that I just approved where someone said they bought a $300 bag. I think it was their nugget bag. It was one of their special bags they come out with during the year. And he said it was $285 and he found less than 2 grams of gold. So that's pretty bad. I mean, that's a really low ROI. So I don't know what to say about this. I am really happy that I did this bag, and I got a really good score on this bag, and I found some really good gold, including this really, really nice nugget. But it seems like this bag of Paydirt is more miss than it is hit. So I think that's going to be it for me. I'm going to go flash up the score right here, and then I'm going to give away this. So check out the score. For today's 24 karat gold plated winner, it's going to be Strat's Bluesman. So Strat's Bluesman, you won. You need to email me at the address up here so I can send this off to you. And to everyone else, thanks for watching and happy panning.